Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something seriously special lined up for you. The 2025 Chevrolet Navo Sleeper 454 Big Block. A modern homage to muscle car royalty, this beast blends classic street sleeper vibes with raw, unapologetic American horsepower. It looks subtle enough to park unnoticed at a grocery store, but under the hood, absolute madness. If you're into big block brawlers, stick around because this one's gonna hit all the right notes. Let's start with the first impression. At a glance, the 2025 Nova doesn't scream for attention, and that's exactly the point. It holds true to the sleeper philosophy. The body is clean, minimalistic, and unmistakably retro-inspired. You won't find oversized spoilers or aggressive aero here. Instead, Chevrolet has leaned hard into nostalgia with smooth body lines, flush chrome bumpers, and discreet badging. The grille design is bold but understated, with horizontal slats that throw back to the original Nova SS. The headlights are classic circular LEDs, beautifully integrated to keep that vintage vibe alive while still providing modern functionality. Around the back, the dual exhausts are tucked neatly under the bumper, and the taillights are subtly modernized but still rectangular, a nod to its late 60s heritage. The paint options are deliciously retro too, with options like burnt orange, gunmetal gray, and a stealthy jet black, all available in either satin or gloss finish. Sitting on polished 17-inch steel wheels with dog dish hubcaps, you'd be forgiven for thinking this is just another resto mod. But those in the know will recognize the stance slightly lowered, with a hint of tire bulge from those fat rear radials as a dead giveaway that this is no ordinary Nova. Now, let's swing inside. The interior is where Chevy's designers had to walk a fine line between vintage charm and modern expectations, and they nailed it. Open the door and you're greeted with classic vinyl bench seats, but don't be fooled, these aren't your granddad's cushions. Underneath, there's high-density foam and lumbar support, plus seat warmers and coolers. The dash layout sticks to the original blueprint with its dual analog dials and brushed metal trim. But nestled within is a hidden 10-inch touchscreen that only reveals itself when the ignition is on. Slick right. The steering wheel is thin-rimmed and three-spoked, exactly like you'd want in a proper throwback muscle car. But it's equipped with subtle haptic controls and paddle shifters, though most purists won't need them, and I'll explain why in a minute. There's minimal plastic here. Chevy went with leather wrapping on the dash top, metal knobs, and actual wood inserts for a vintage meets luxury feel. Even the door panels are padded, with tasteful stitching and no gimmicky lighting. It's clean, functional, and just raw enough to feel authentic. Okay, here's where it gets real, the performance under that long, flat hood lies a fire-breathing 454 cubic inch big block V8. That's 7.4 liters of old school, naturally aspirated muscle. No turbos, no hybrid assist. Just a giant lump of iron delivering 550 horsepower and 620 lb-ft of torque straight to the rear wheels. This engine is mated to a 6-speed manual Tremec transmission as standard, with an optional 10-speed automatic if you prefer letting the car do the work. But come on, if you're buying this thing, you want to row those gears. 0 to 60 you're looking at just under 4 seconds, and that's with a mild launch. This thing hooks hard thanks to a modern suspension setup with coilovers, stiffer sway bars, and a limited slip diff. The brakes are Brembo sourced, and they'll bring this 3,800-pound brute to a stop faster than you'd expect. It's surprisingly composed in corners too, though make no mistake, this is still a straight-line dominator at heart. The exhaust note is deep, raspy, and pure Detroit thunder. No fake sound augmentation here, what you hear is what you get, and it's glorious. Driving this car feels like time travel, but without the compromises. You get the rumble, the torque, the analog thrill, but with reliable starts, smooth shifts, and modern safety gear like traction control, ABS lane alert, and a backup camera discreetly hidden behind the license plate frame. It's the muscle car experience evolved. Now let's talk price. The 2025 Chevrolet Navo Sleeper 454 Big Block doesn't come cheap, but for what it offers, it's arguably a bargain in its class. Base price starts around $63,000, which gets you the 6-speed manual, big block power, and sleeper body. Tick a few boxes like upgraded suspension tuning, sport interior, or limited run heritage paint, and you're pushing close to $75,000. But when you stack it up against high-end Camaros, Hellcats, or even the new Mustang Dark Horse, the Nova offers something none of them can: raw character with timeless cool. Chevy's also offering a limited Steelheart edition capped at just 454 units, naturally. That model comes with serialized badging, a tuned exhaust, unique wheels, and exclusive color options like frostbite blue and sunset copper. If you're a collector or just want to turn more heads at Cars Coffee, that might be the one to go for. So is the 2025 Chevrolet Navo Sleeper 454 big block worth it? Absolutely. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. It's not over-engineered or burdened with tech you'll never use. It's a celebration of muscle car purity in a world obsessed with efficiency and autonomy. It's for the drivers, for the gearheads, for the ones who still believe in burning rubber and banging gears. All right, folks, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed the review, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive car content, and let me know in the comments, would you daily drive the new Navo Sleeper, or is this one better left for weekend thrills? Catch you in the next one. Stay fast, stay curious.